The purpose of our project was to look at rainfall and precipitation events and how they affect healthy riparian ecosystems and their watersheds. We chose Coon Creek in Montano State Park because it's known to be very undisturbed by human activity. There's a number of key features shown here in Coon Creek, such as overhanging vegetation right above the stream bed, obvious activity from other mammals, and plenty of organic matter in the water.
The riparian zone has a large amount of canopy cover. This is responsible for reducing the amount of solar radiation that reaches the stream, which is especially important in shallow streams such as this, that harbor salmonid species and other freshwater species.
So, what we see here is a really important function of healthy riparian ecosystems. This is an input of large woody debris that fell from the left bank of this stream. And it's basically hanging right above and below the surface of the water here. And a perk of that is that it's catching all these little small twigs and branches that have fallen upstream and are flowing along the surface. And that's creating a good habitat, a little overhang canopy right above the surface of the water that's sheltering both steelhead and any other native species that would be in the water here.
Upon first observation, we noticed an abundant population of juvenile steelhead.
You can see here a large, about 7-8 inch steelhead fry swimming nearby a couple smaller steelhead. It's important to note the large woody debris that surrounds this pool. As the camera goes underwater here, notice the low turbidity in the stream. Also take note of the predominantly large bedload size. These are both important aspects of healthy riparian ecosystems and watersheds.
Here we are returning to the same site on Coon Creek during the tail end of a precipitation event. As you can see, we're in the midst of a pretty heavy rainstorm here. These intense winds are responsible for depositing a lot of organic matter like you see here.
So we're here at the same site in Coon Creek, and it rained all day yesterday. This stick is a marker that we put at the wetted perimeter before the precipitation event. And what we see is after the precipitation event, the water's edge rose laterally on this point bar by only about 7 or 8 inches, which really is not a whole lot considering the fact that it rained all day and all night. What we also see is a high accumulation of organic matter from the canopy above due to wind. And we also see that the water quality is clearly unaffected by the precipitation event. There's no really load of suspended sediments. It's as clear as it was before the precipitation event. All of these are products of a well-vegetated riparian corridor.
For watersheds that lack attributes observed in Coon Creek, precipitation events can have detrimental impacts on water quality and habitat, as shown here.